Hey Terp fans, it's Mr. Smiley here with another Terps Win B1G War recap. This one, unfortunately, it's a defeat. Really close against a really good clan. Donate 2.0. They are the sister slash feeder of Play and Wit COC and Play and Wit COC2. One of the preeminent fair play clans out there. You know, even though Pyrrhic victories still kind of suck, they did have 192 hero levels on us, and we're still we got to find a way to get over the hump and win these. But I think we still did a really nice job in this war. So just keep it up, guys, and good things happen when you get good attacks in and stay coordinated like we did in this war. And we mounted valiant effort, comeback, and just wasn't quite enough at the end. So let's go ahead. We got a whole bunch of these mass Valk attacks. The first one that I'm going to show is a Town Hall 10 Queen Walk Mass Valk Hog attack, and this is my attack on this base. You can see I'm going to, and with these anti 3-star bases, it becomes really hard to get like the last 20% of the base. And so that's why I've opted to include a little bit of a heavier hog line up here. So I drop a couple minions first to try to steer the queen where I want to go. I want to hit the infernos kind of one at a time. So the queen drop in the north just to kind of clear out and funnel there. I'm going to send in 2 hogs to get the lure. I know that that archer tower will be plenty. The golem and loon combo is brutal for Valkyrie if you don't have them under a heal or healer and a poison when that Valk pack hits that golem. We've had in this war actually there were their number one ended up getting 2 1-stars against us because he had a mass Valk attack where he just sent all of his Valks right into that golem pop, and the 500 hit points of damage just destroyed it. But we'll see in another Town Hall 9 attack that there are ways to fix that. So here I dropped the king and some Valkyrie on the outside just to start the funnel there. I'm sending my Valk straight through there into the middle, rage, heal, rage. I am going to freeze that because I'm sending the hogs in a little bit late on the hogs. Probably could have sent them earlier to try to maximize that heal and the freeze. But by that time, the Valkyrie have cleared out enough, and the Valkyrie and the Queen take out that second Inferno. So my original plan was hoping that the hogs would kind of sweep in, but they were a little bit late. But that being said, even though my healers now have left the Queen, I'm able to survive on her ability, and the healers are healing up the Valk. The hogs are still taking care of some defense. You can see that I got a lot of value out of those 7 back end hogs. I had the 2 for the lure, which don't really count towards the back end effect of it. And then the 7 hogs, kind of a couple of them ran through the heel, but most of them just kind of swept around while the defenses were occupied by the Valkyrie and the core, and so got a lot of value out of that. Without having to have my Valkyrie kind of chew through all those walls. I mean, they did a bit, obviously, but anyway. So here we're just finalizing that. It's an 84 Town Hall 10 with a really nice anti 3-star design. So I was pretty happy with that. So we got my boy Crazy Dude with, he's been playing around a lot with the Mass Valkyrie during the raids, trying some variations with haste, and we're going to see some exciting stuff from here. He's also, so one of the things that I like that he's been doing here is just kind of checking the range of the outside defenses on the perimeter and seeing, which can he reach with archers and which can he reach with minions to try to get the most value for the number of troop space. So there's no real need for him to use minions on these outside army camps and these outside storages when he can go by, when he can get twice as many troops by using archers. So that's something to think about. Try to do it before the raid starts a little bit. You could also, if you are doing so one of the reasons I want to show this is that and I'm going to show both of his attacks here, is that he's doing a little bit different to make sure that he gets the healers into the core. And so he's not really using the queen for a lure. But if you were using the queen for a lure, you could still do this archer and minion trick, but you want to make sure that the queen, that the clan castle troops lock on to the queen before you drop all your archers and minions, or the clan castle is going to go straight after one of those most of the time. So here we have haste at the beginning, which I was skeptical about, but having watched some replays, it really, really does work. So there we have the raged healers and the heal spell all on the Valkyrie when it hits that golem. And like I was saying in the first attack, if you don't have healers on the Valkyrie, and especially raged healers and or a heal spell and or a poison spell, that golem can really, really take out your Valkyrie pack, especially as they're running through bombs, they're taking fire, and then they take 500 hit points of damage from a golem. It can make them disappear. So what Crazy Dude is he said, look, I don't want to take the energy to lure here. I don't want to take the time to do it. I want to go in at a different spot that's further away from the clan castle. Therefore, because the base is a really nice anti-3 that is set up to kind of make you take that clan castle first, and that's the opposite side of where you want to do. So Crazy Dude is showing an option where you don't have to do the lure before. And then we're going to see another one of his attacks where he doesn't use the queen for a lure. And again, I think if you do have the option, I do like luring with the queen and killing. I think it's going to be more reliable. But if the base is clearly trying to bait you into taking, and coming at an angle you don't want to come at, on a side you don't want to come at, then this is an option. Again, here, he's kind of scouted out what kind of perimeter defenses he has. As you can see here, there's a bunch of cannons on the outside. There's a bunch of mortars over on the bottom. There's cannons and mortars over here on this other side. And especially as you start seeing more and more mass Valkyrie attacks, you're probably going to see more expos on ground that you can capitalize off of by using some minions. But again, do your scouting job before you do the attack and see, hey, do I need minions on each of these buildings, or can I get by with archers? And there, he's got the haste at the beginning to make sure that his Valkyrie all get in there really quick. And you can see the haste just sticks with them for a little bit, gets them into the base. If there are traps out there, the Valkyrie should just run right through the traps. The healers also with the haste follow the Valkyrie a little bit more quickly, get into the base. Maybe if there's a sweeper, the sweeper's not going to impact the healers. But there he does send, the clan castle Valkyrie and some wizards around the outside just to prevent the Valkyrie from popping out. So they can run through the middle and gut those defenses like the expos. You don't want to have your Valkyrie running around the outside of the base and taking expo fire. So there, his healers do, again, group up on the queen real nicely. So the result is, not only did he get the healers on his Valkyrie pack to get them through the meat of the base, but then they also, at the end of it, do kind of gravitate over towards the queen because the queen and the Valkyries are both, or the queen and the healers are both going to be behind the speed of the raged Valkyrie as they rip through the base. So it's natural that as the queen starts taking fire, the healers are going to gravitate towards her because she has so many more hit points than the individual Valkyrie. Yeah, fun fact on healers, huh? They do gravitate towards higher hit point targets. So here we're going to show Pants. Pants came in and did both attacks late in the war, and when we really needed 3-star, he came through. As you can see here, 15 heroes, not super high. This is a pretty tough base with 23 heroes and a whole lot of lava in the core there that can slow down his Valkyrie. So you can see he's going to drop the queen up over on the side. He's going to drop the king to start clearing out some of that trash. He's worried a little bit about time, so he's going to pop an early rage. Got a bunch of minions there. Probably could have done with some fewer ones, but again, at the end of the war, a lot of times you don't have the luxury to sit down and count out exactly how many minions you have, and he does a really nice job, even if he might have wasted 2 minions. I mean, look, he's cleared this entire area out. There's nowhere else for the Valkyrie to go, and I like what he does here. I think Naomin might have kind of pioneered that part of it, is including 3 wall breakers, and for the Town Hall 10s, just including 1 wall breaker in that clan castle can help. Can help bust through that wall at the start. The giant is pretty pointless if you have three Valkyrie and a giant and a barbarian. The giant and the barbarians are just kind of filler. That I think I've gotten lazy and have been requesting that at Town Hall 9 too. But there's really no point to it. And as soon as that Tesla farm comes out, that's a really nice high value heal right there. Because Tesla, their point defenses, but they will rip up your Valkyrie pack. It's a lot of damage coming in there. So it's a really nice heal as soon as you see that Tesla farm pop up. And here they do come out, and unfortunately there's a lot of trash out there. I think like Crazy Dude in his attacks, I think if he had more time to plan this attack, we could have seen more archers and minions around the outside and gotten more value out of that, and then the Valkyrie wouldn't have run around. I think ideally that's probably going to more consistently give you the 3 stars and not run out of time. But they'll run around, and he's got plenty of Valkyries up there. He did a nice job making sure that the healers, again, he got value out of the healers healing the Valkyrie. But then because they both kind of trailed behind and stayed towards the center, while the Valkyrie just spazzing, running all around outside the base and to the corners of the base. The healers have a tendency to just want to kind of float in the middle, and so does the queen, since she has such range on her expo there. So there, you've got, I don't know, 6 to 8 Valkyrie going up against the final mortar, and finishes off the base. So awesome job, guys. This was a tough war. This is the kind of war that we get excited about with the new matchmaking system. And yeah. So really competitive, exciting, crazy finish to the war. Great job, guys. Keep at it, and next time it'll be 85, 84 us maybe, or a lot better. So, all right. Till next time, let's go Terps.